Alright, just wanted to make a quick video for this particular technique that I'm using to apply the foil onto this design. So right now I'm using something called a metallic ink. This is a metallic ink that you can have produced as a DTF, and as you can see, there's a cut in the middle. The cut is there because I'm going to apply something later, and what I'm going to apply is it's a cut from the vinyl cutter, and the cut is something called adhesive paper. So we're going to add an adhesive paper here that's cut into a design, and we're going to use that design to actually add the foil on top of it. I'm going to show you what I mean in a few minutes, but I also want to show you something that I discovered while using this metallic ink. So I'm going to press this image onto the back of the shirt first, and then I'm going to get right back to you. Okay, as you can see, I pressed the metallic ink. If you can look at the ink, it has like a little shine to it, and that's a metallic ink. The next thing I'm going to add will be the adhesive cut. I'm going to show you what goes there. Okay, so real quick, as you can see, this is the adhesive cut. It's really hard to see on the camera, but there are 3 letters there, and we just have to take off the transfer paper, and then you will reveal the actual cut right there. It's very fair. So I added the middle piece. Now, I had the pressure at firm. When you apply this, you don't need firm pressure. So I'm going to turn the knob on my machine down to about a 6. And we want to press about 10 seconds, and it's a hot pill. So here it is. Now the cool thing about all of this is that when you do press, you don't have to change the temperature if you're using a cotton shirt. And that's how it looks now before I add the foil. You can set your temperature at 300 degrees, and it'll apply for all 3 of these things that we're going to do. 300 degrees is enough for the metallic ink, is enough for the adhesive, and will be enough for the foil. So remember, we reduce the pressure to about a 6. Now we got to turn it back up to a firm press. I'm going to turn it up to a 9, and I'm going to add the foil. Okay, so this is the metallic foil that I'm going to add. Now I'm going to use an effect with this foil, so I'm going to crush it up, and I'm going to place it right over the adhesive, and then now I'm going to do a firm press for about 10 seconds. And this is going to be a cold pill, so we have to wait until it cools down before we pill it. Okay, so that was about 10 seconds. Still at 300 degrees, firm press. Now we just wait for it to cool, and then we're going to pill it. So guys, I took it off the heat pattern. I placed it someplace to the side. While this is cooling, I'm going to start doing another shirt. And by the time I get to this process on that shirt, then this one should be ready to pill. Okay, so now it's already cool. I'm going to take my time from here. I'm going to peel it. And you can feel it as it pills, the tension. But it should come right off, especially if you give it enough time. And as you can see, that's the effect that it's having. But I wanted to show you something. This metallic ink also has like adhesive properties to it. Remember, this wasn't an adhesive ink. This is just a metallic ink. But if you look at it, it picked up some of the foil as well, which actually brought the shirt out even better. Now these little glitter pieces here, don't worry about that. That'll come off. You can use your lint brush. That's not a part of the shirt. But look how nice it came out. So even though I wanted to only add the foil effect Here, it still came out on bits and pieces of the metallic. So if I really wanted to, I can put a piece of metallic on the whole thing. But I like the fact that only pieces of it come out like that. So that's something that I learned with the metallic ink that you can do. Maybe in the future, we won't even use the adhesive. We'll just use the metallic ink and put the foil on it to see what kind of results we'll get. But I'm loving this. This is nice. I'm sure this client will love how this came out. Any questions, feel free to reach out to me. But this is cool. All right, guys. Take care. Hope you enjoyed.